The removal of Russian banks from SWIFT payment and financial systems has pushed BRICS nations to push for the formation of a new currency to rival the American dollar. BRICS heads of states are now pushing for the use of local currencies when they trade amongst one another, in a move that will see the dollar out in the cold. The new development bank under BRICS has already kick-started a process to borrow money in local currencies within the BRICS establishment. Russia, Brazil and China have been clear that a new currency needs to be formed, especially after Russia was slapped with sanctions because of the war with Ukraine.
We are concerned that global financial and payment systems are increasingly being used as instruments of geopolitical contestation. Global economic recovery relies on predictable global payment systems and the smooth operating of banking, supply chains, trade, tourism, as well as financial flows.
President Ramaphosa says the discussion on the modalities of how trade will take place using local currencies will be outlined and finalized by the ministers of finance of the BRICS nations. The BRICS Bank will also now be lending in South African and Brazilian currencies to reduce the reliance on the US dollar.
We will continue discussions on practical measures to facilitate trade and investment flows through the increased use of local currencies. This is a matter we believe that further discussions need to take place, particularly amongst our finance ministers. The world is changing. New economic, political, social, and technological realities for greater cooperation between nations is essential. New realities call for a fundamental reform of the institutions of global governance so that they may be more representative and better able to respond to the challenges that confront humanity. While many believe that we should advance the interests of all people, we believe that, yes, as we advance them, the interests of the global South, that we as BRICS want to be ready to advance are essential, and in this regard we want to collaborate more, to cooperate more with all countries that aspire to create a more inclusive international order.
The expansion of BRICS will also feature prominently which countries must be admitted and what model must be followed. There is no consensus as yet from BRICS leaders on these matters, but the global South-South cooperation is being pushed by South Africa, China and Brazil.